flip on the book of face. Yeah, I know where to go. There's a man over there into the music scene, showing lots of love for the community. With great advice, I know who I should go see. So all around town radio show. That's where I go for the latest band info. So all around town radio show for the music that comforts my soul. It's the all around town radio show. The all around town radio.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the program. It is Thursday. That means it is Who's Playing Out. It's brought to you by our friends at Heather's Cafe. We'll be right back with you with the list of who's playing where all week long right here.
It's the Weekend Review. Top 5 coming for you. Speaking with the fans, sometimes they don't show well. Whatever, man. We're coming, who's playing out? Off the open jam with the who's who of talent. Come Friday night, ready to raise some hell. With heart, you know I'm planning to do it well. So
Oh, yeah. Sweet Sister Mercy bringing you the theme song to All Around Town Radio. Thank you for that, Mr. Mark Robinson on the vocals. Rob Nadler in the studio mixing that one down. Thank you. Good to have you with us today, everybody. Hope you're doing all right. Welcome to the program on a Thursday. It is our most important show of the week where we feature the bands and venues in the tri-state that bring you live local music. At least our little neck of the woods, that is. All right, there we go. Get that little riff in there. How y'all doing today? Everybody all right? Let's get some comments rolling here real quick before I get into the list. Who's with me? Shane, thank you so much for being here on the YouTube today. All right. Glenn checking in on the YouTube. Get the wires to my in-ears fixed here. They're all wrapped up in the chair. It's not a good thing. It's one of those days, you know. It is. I have those days. I do. Who else we got out there? Steve Ware. How you doing, Steve? Happy Jam Day. Yes. I'm going to tell you where to go today, Steve. I'm good at that. I tell a lot of people where to go. I do. And you got to watch the show for Yesterday Later. Good. Did you enjoy it? I hope you did. Winter Blues Experience on the show yesterday at noon, and I'm going to be there as your MC this weekend on Saturday at the Manor House in Mason. 10 bands, 2 stages. Oh, yeah. Doors kicking off at 4:30, and the music starts at 5. It does. We'll mention it here later on in the show. Hi, Carla. How are you? Skip, how are you? From Liars for Hire. Thank you. Ed Sawicki in the house. Good to have you with us, my friend. He'll be there on Saturday shooting up the pictures. Roger, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Bob Klein, thanks for being here. Bob, thanks for being my co-host with the most on Tuesday. I appreciate that. We had a lot of positives come in on that. I had a lot of people message me and say they like the show. So thank you, Bob. Always good to hear positive feedback. It is. Dirk Turner, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Oh, yes. What do we got? All good on that side of the woods. Okay, good deal. Glad to hear it, Carla. It is. Hi, Mike. How are you, man? Thanks for joining the program today and joining the page. I'm glad to hear you're with us. Roger, thank you so much. Tim Butterfield of Butterfield Entertainment. Good to have you from Cancun. Oh, can I just say you suck, Tim? That's it. You suck, man. I'm going to say it out loud. Cancun. How about you come to freezing cold, dismal Ohio right now? But there is light at the end of the tunnel. Next Tuesday, high of 48 where I'm at. That ought to make for a sloppy mess with all this snow, shouldn't it? It'll be fun. Hi, Sean Cooper. Good to see you last night, my friend. Got to check out Last Call at Milano's last night. Good time. Scotty Long in the house. We've got him on the list this week. Roger Bates, thank you. We'll see you on Sunday. Or Saturday, I mean. I'll get it right here in a minute. Hi, Justin. After the party in the house. Good to have you with us. Great. And the typical 5 o'clock delivery is happening here at the studio. As you can hear the dogs in the background barking at the delivery people. They got a perfect schedule with me. Hi, Belinda. Thank you. Richard, how are you, buddy? From the Hanky Panks in the house. Good to have you with us. All right, I got to get this party rolling there. Hi, John Hughes. Thank you for being with us today. And John Norcus in the house. Got to see John last night. He was there checking out the old Last Call boys, too. So good stuff. Thank you all for being here. 2 more shows for John and Dirk in Crying Out Loud. So you got to catch them here before that band goes poof. I hope they have a reunion at least someday. I do. What's got Dave Evans in the house who's ready for live music? I am. I know Mojo Rising's playing. They're on my list. Brad, you still down south, buddy? Are you guys still hanging down there? Tim Butterfield, bringing the sun back with you. Please do, my friend. We're done. We're done with this weather. All right, let me get started. Take a deep breath here and get started today because we're doing Who's Playing Out. It's our weekly list, as we call it, the list from Thursday, February 12th. Oh, my God. Quith. Yeah, allow me to untangle my tongue, yell at my dogs who are barking, and all the other good stuff. And where's David is driving back now exhausted. Be careful, my friend. Be careful. You're hauling all the equipment, I know, so please be careful. And Carla is cooking pork chops while listening. You have applesauce with that? Pork chops and applesauce. That's the way my tongue is today. Hi, Adam. Thank you for being here. I got Barely Able on the list. Mike, thank you for that shameless plug for Barely Able. What's up, Heather? How are you? Carla. And Mark Schinkel, thank you for being here. Good to have you. Good to have you all with us. All right, guys, let's get it started. You know, a little live music can turn an ordinary day into a memorable experience. This is where the area's top musicians take center stage at some of the Tri-State's best restaurants, night spots, and music venues, bringing you live music to our region nearly every night of the week. So please make your first stop here weekly to find out who's playing out at one of our live local music venues. Our bands, solos, duos, and events are brought to you by our friends at Heather's Cafe in Springboro, bringing us the sponsorship on the show here. Thank you to Heather for that. And as always, everything we give you, all listings are subject to change due to weather, etc. this time of year. You never know what might happen. So just keep it in the mix there and keep abreast, as they say, of everything. Well, you're all making me hungry. Belinda's cooking beef stew. Let's just do a show on food. You want to? We can do that. Valerie says more snow tomorrow. I know. I'm done with it. I'm ready for spring. We're only like 44 days or 43 days till spring or something like that. So we're getting there. Hi, Bronson, driving to Cleveland. Wrong direction for warmth, my friend. It is. All right, we'll get started with Heather's. And I do want to mention that all the venues and musicians that we talk about on this show submit their gigs to us. So before you get your panties in a wad and get all upset saying, why doesn't he ever talk about my gig? You send it, it makes the list. That's how it works on the show here. We do not search out the internet weekly for all kinds of stuff, and ain't nobody got time for that, as they say, to coin a phrase. All right, let's roll it. Let's roll it. Man, I'm getting all kinds of pop-ups on here. Get the pop-ups out of here, people. There we go. I'm bringing it on. Here it comes, Carla. And I have seen the Steely Dan band tribute to Asia, or called Asia, the Steely Dan tribute. Man, I'm having trouble talking today. So, yes, I have, Mark. They're very good. Very good. In fact, they're excellent, by the way. All right. Heather's, sponsor of our live show. Coffee shop's open this time of year. No patio, obviously, that holds 400 people, but we'd love to have the patio open if it were a warmer climate, but it'll be open back up on St. Patty's Day. She'll be kicking it off, and then we'll go April through November at Heather's with our Name That Tune every Wednesday night, along with all kinds of other fun live local music happening there. So Heather's, thank you for being our sponsor. Let's go to the Bell and the Bear. Hi, Jim Kilroy. Speaking of the Bell and the Bear, the award-winning jam tonight at 7:30-ish. I use the term ish, sometimes closer to 8. We'll figure it out. Friday night, by the way, at the jam tonight, a host of hosts. Make sure you check them out. The wonderful Jonathan Grooms, Kevin Cooper, Travis Hanna, Jim Cuesta, Toy Hobbs, just to name a few that'll be playing tonight at the Bell and the Bear. And Scotty Long saw she's becoming a wedding venue. You talking about Heather's? She's always done weddings, just on Sundays, though, normally. Normally on Sundays. I've done a few weddings there. It's a lot of fun. In fact, I'm going to officiate a wedding there this year. That'll be fun for some musician friends. All right, Friday night at the Bell and the Bear, Audio Graffiti at 8:30. Saturday, the Billy Rock Band in the house at 8:30 p.m., both great bands. Sunday, a big Super Bowl party going on at the Bell, if you want to get into that. Monday, Matching Madness game night at 6 p.m., hosted by the lovely Karis. Next Wednesday, Dell and Rob on the stage at 8 p.m., and that's what's going on at the Bell and the Bear in Montgomery, Ohio. Let's talk about Mr. Burroughs Tavern in Springboro, right down the street from me here. I can throw a rock and hit it almost. Thursday, tonight, the Wright Brothers 3, 6 to 9 p.m. I may be making a stop there this evening. Friday night, Bottoms Up, going to be in the house, 8 to 11 at Mr. Burroughs. Saturday, the Sponge, as we call him, Spongeworthy, playing at 8 p.m. at Mr. Burroughs Tavern. That'll be happening. Tuesday, Trivia at 7, and Queen of Hearts on Wednesday at 8 p.m. sharp. That rounds out the schedule for Mr. Burroughs Tavern. Yes. Yes, I can officiate weddings. I can, Carla. How about that? How about that? What's up, Steve Shoemaker? Time to have a little rock and roll from Grocery Store Vodka, who has joined the potty. Howdy, Julie. Judy's in the house, and Julie. Hey, Judy and Julie. Thank you for being here. All right, let's go to Crooked Handle in Springboro. Live music every Friday at 6:30. Watch their page for announcements on who's going to play. Sunday trivia at 6 p.m. Crooked Handle in Piqua has trivia with Josh at 6 on Tuesday and Wednesday, Queen of Hearts. And remember, that venue in Piqua has the Lock 9 Amphitheater outside. So in the summer months, big concerts outside of Crooked Handle, Piqua, right out back. A lot of fun up there. Julie Hubbard, thank you for being with us. Chad Hanna, thank you for being here. Good to see you. Got a lot of folks on today. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit the share button, guys. It's the most important show we do of the week. If you'll share it, the numbers are always up there. We love those big numbers. We do. Sorg Opera House, next musical show is February 13th on Friday night. It's That Arena Rock Show. There are just a few tickets remaining to that if you want to go to that show. You can get tickets at sorg.live, sorg.live on the web. Pick those up for That Arena Rock Show, Friday, February 13th. Soft Rock Cafe, the longest running karaoke bar in the tri-state, 23 years now and going strong. Thursday at 8, Friday at 9, Saturday at 9, kicking it off with your mama's, not your mama's karaoke. No, not your mama's karaoke. It's good karaoke. Great singers at the Soft Rock. Milano's in Miami Township, the home of Coop, if he's still out there. Saw him last night. Got a chance to see Last Call there last night. A great band. Live music each week at 7 p.m. on Wednesdays. Aiden Kinzer will be there next Wednesday at Milano's in Miami Township. That's near Miamisburg on 741. Megan Miller, to what do I owe this honor? I don't think Megan's been on here for weeks. That's a demerit, Megan. But I love you still. All right. Hamilton's Urban Backyard, Saturday. Wheat Adler is in the house at 7 p.m. Every Wednesday, it's Team Tune Trivia, doing Name That Tune stuff at 7 o'clock at the Hub, Hamilton's Urban Backyard. That's all going on in the tap room there with my buddy Hollywood. O'Connor's Irish Pub in Springfield, Thursday nights, euchre tournament at 7, karaoke at 9. Friday, DJ Static is in the house at 9 p.m. Saturday morning, Baby Got Brunch, 11 a.m. It's an all-ladies brunch and music and such. And then Rockstar, our friends from Rockstar, taking the trip up to Springfield at 8 p.m. on Saturday night. Every Monday, it's trivia with Matt Allen. And this week, Matt Allen will play acoustic on Tuesday at 8 p.m. And Wednesday, Queen of Hearts at 7 and karaoke at 9. That's what's happening at O'Connor's Irish Pub. Oh, goodness. Allow me to remove a comment here. Bye-bye. Thank you for your editorial. Gone. I think. There we are. Gone. That a lit song. Gone. Sean Cooper, you're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. It was great to see you last night. Always thank you for your hospitality, man. Tina Reed Ramsey, thank you for being here from O'Connor's Irish Pub. That is Tina's place. And Wednesday night, Queen of Hearts and karaoke, both going on there. 7 o'clock for the Queen and karaoke at 9 p.m. All right. Who else we got here? Sheldon, thank you so much for being here. Good to have you with us. Hope to see you on Saturday. I saw you might be at the Blues Experience. And if anyone would like to come over and have a chat with my biggest dog who's barking right now, I would love for you to come over. I need Cesar Milan or whatever it is to come over and do a little behavioral episode with him. Yes. Pullman Lane, Scott's Bar and Grill in Hamilton, Family Entertainment Complex. Eyes Up Here on Friday night at 7 p.m. Saturday, Lincoln Street Band at 7. And Monday, 7 to 9, the After Hours Big Band will be in the house. Tuesday, karaoke at 7. And that's what's happening at Pullman Lane's Scott's Bar and Grill in Hamilton, on the west side of Hamilton, the Family Entertainment Complex. Bodie, enough. Lord. He's trouble. He is. Mark's thrown in a comment here, said, do I know what's Irish and stays out all night? Do I want to answer that, Mark? Oh, we're telling jokes today, too. All right, go ahead, Mark. Give me the punchline. Little River Bar and Grill in Oregonia karaoke party with Prestige Worldwide karaoke at 7 p.m. on Thursday. Justin Elam plays Friday night at 7. Max Gears Saturday at 7. And Wednesday, Trivia with Dave. That's what's going on at the Little River Bar and Grill in Oregonia, Ohio. Then we go to the Blue Note in Harrison, where tonight the Iron Maidens opening the show is Cincinnati's own Flatline, and rocking in the pub is Warhammer, Midnight Mayhem, and Red Light Running. It's a big rock show tonight at the Blue Note starting at 6 o'clock. Saturday, our friend Rick Kern and company, Aaron Thomas, all of them, the Judas Priest tribute band called Rapid Fire. Opening the show, it's Brain Bucket, and rocking in the pub, it's 13:30. Doors are at 6. Tickets are available for all the Blue Note shows at cincyticket.com. Patio furniture. That may be the worst dad joke. Man, that may be the worst dad joke ever. Thank you so much. I got the interns on my Froggies list, but thank you, Andrew, for dropping that in the comments. Appreciate it. Carla, come on over and make those pups be quiet, will you? All right. Miami Valley Gaming, Whiskey Town on Friday night at 8. Linus Tate on Saturday at 8 at Miami Valley Gaming, the casino in Monroe. Nothing from Rex Patrick this week. We'll move on to the Naughty Pine, where it's Flippin' Friday, hosted by Miss Jackie. It's a new kind of show there. I'm not real sure what it's all about yet. I got to talk to Miss Jackie about that, but it goes on from 8 to 12 on Friday night. Saturday, 90 Proof Twang from 9 to 1 a.m. at the Pine, and that's what their schedule is this weekend. And Shane loves the Iron Maidens. Yeah, they're there. They're good. I've seen them. They're good. They are. Let's go to the Hidden Gem Music Club, where we had that big fundraiser on Sunday. That was the Brian Harris recovery fundraiser. Had a great time. Raised $14,000, if you didn't hear. It was a good day. Thank you to everyone who attended that. And Thursday, 7 p.m. tonight, Academy Order, Decide Today, and DJ Ordo Amoris. Can't make up these names. Friday night, Empire Pool and Irby Ray will be playing at 8. And then on Saturday, St. Christopher, Eversoul, Counting Stars, and Warhammer will be in the house. Will be in the house. INTURNS, that's right. INTURNS on the Book of Face for interns. We'll get to that. In fact, we'll get to it right now. Froggy's in Monroe. Ladies' night tonight with DJ at 8 p.m. with the DJ in the house. And then on Saturday night, the interns play at Froggy's 8 p.m. on that one. And every Tuesday, karaoke with DJ Turbo Joe at 8 p.m. That's what's happening at Froggy's Bar and Grill in Monroe. What's up, Billy Sutherland? Thank you from White Knuckle Weekend. Nick Wheeler in the house from Truck and various other projects. He's a mercenary bass player. He plays in any band he can, and I like that. All right, Fretboard Blue Ash. I had somebody looking for a bass player for a fill-in, Nick. So if you're interested, shout me and I'll tell you who it is. Let's see. Fretboard Blue Ash, Singo tonight at 6:30. Rockstar on Friday at 7. They're having a busy weekend. Saturday, Megan Miller and the Cassette Junkies will be there at 7 p.m. Megan, if you're still out there, have a great show on Saturday. Tuesday, Trivia at 6:30. And that's what's happening at Fretboard Blue Ash. Dave says, I always love hearing the band names. Yeah, there's some great ones at the Hidden Gem. There are. Some of those younger kid metal bands, they come up, they must spend some time figuring out band names because they're really good. Mo Harrigan's Tavern has Doug Hart tonight at 7. Friday night, our friends from Finding Melissa are there at 7. Saturday, the Cafe Unit with Scott Houchins at 7 p.m. And Sunday, open mic with Acoustic Junior at 5:30 till 9:30. And that's at Mo Harrigan's Tavern in Kettering, Ohio. Megan, you are most welcome. Thank you. And I loved your little Chat GPT caricature. Did everybody love those? I have on my personal page, I got 150 of them. People posted it where I asked for them to drop them in the comments. And it was really cool to see them all because there's some creative ones out there. They're really, really good. And I know they're capture. It's scary when you tell the thing to make a picture of everything it knows about you and it puts everything in your life in it. But it's the way we live today. It is. Oh, moving on from that philosophical moment. The Brick Tap and Tavern Thursday, Scott Houchins at 8:30 p.m. Friday, Music Bingo at 8. Saturday, Vicious Cycle in the house at the Brick Tap, 8:30. That's in Huber Heights. And Wednesday, karaoke from 8 to 11 on their schedule. Village Theater in Covington, jam session every Wednesday. Next week's host is Dave Taylor from the Interns. That's at 6 p.m. on Wednesday nights at the Village Theater in Covington. Jane's on Main in Miamisburg, acoustic open jam every week with David Thornton at 7 on Thursdays. Friday night, Ben and Pete are there at 7:30, and Matt Schulp will be there on Saturday. Boy, I popped that P. Matt Schulp at 7:30 p.m. That's what's going on. And it says, yeah, there's a lot of people scared of it. Well, the Terminator will get us, I guess. And Megan's looked like the Bride of Chucky. It really did. It really did. And Nick's going to Brightside tonight to watch the rock portion of the Dayton band playoffs. They were sending me stuff on that, and then it just abruptly ended. I was putting it on the show, and then I didn't get anything else from them. So I don't know. All right, Miamisburg Moose, open to members and qualified guests. Friday, authorized personnel at 8 p.m. on Friday night, and Jeff Rearick on Saturday at 8, and a huge Super Bowl party on Sunday at the Miamisburg Moose. Satch's Bar and Grill in Trenton. Jeep night tonight with the first ever Duck Bowl and Keno Bingo all going on tonight there. Friday, DJ music and sing-along every week on Friday night. And Saturday, house DJ at 9 p.m. Then Wednesday, the Queen of Hearts and Texas Hold'em at 7. They're having a big Super Bowl bash this Sunday as well. Scotty Long, DJ Songs, doing his karaoke thing at the Orioles tonight, 7 p.m. It's Toby Keith Tribute Karaoke. Get your Toby Keith on and get out there. Saturday, Nikki's Tavern in Lebanon at 8 p.m. Neon Nights live DJ party. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, he's at Trillions with karaoke party at 8 p.m. That's Scotty Long, DJ Songs schedule for you. Yours truly, I will be at the Winter Blues Experience on Saturday, the Manor House in Mason. I'll be the MC for that event from 5 to 11:30. I'll give you the lineup about that here in just a moment. Tuesday, I'll be at the Miamisburg Moose, members and qualified guests for trivia night, 7 p.m. And Wednesday, a special trivia that I've got going on. It's a birthday party that ended up turning public. They had a little faux pas with the private room at Warped Wings, so they're moving them into the tap room. And we're doing Guess the Song music trivia, very similar to what I do throughout the summer at Heather's. And we're going to do that at 6 p.m. till 9 for Leslie's birthday, and I'll be there at Warp Wing. So if you want to come out and get your music trivia on, you can get it on at Warp Wing from 6 to 9. We're going to do 4 rounds of music that night. And you can find us here weekly on All Around Town Radio for all your music news and needs, such as Hot Topic Tuesday, Wednesday with the band, and our Monday weekend update. All right, let's get it started. We're going into events, band solos, and duos here. And allow me to take a drink. That was our venues that report in. Now I want to talk about the Cincinnati Winter Blues experience. If you missed the show yesterday, we had a couple of the national acts on, and including that we had, we did not have Nikki Hill on. Headliner Nikki Hill and Laura Chavez will be a headliner alongside with Annika Chambers and Paul. They'll be there. And they are kind of the co-headliners. You won't miss them because there are 2 ballrooms, and you bounce back and forth between the ballrooms. There are 10 bands. Lexi Blue, who joined us yesterday, I'm looking forward to seeing her play, along with many local favorites like Noah Witherspoon and just the Strange Brothers Horns, Gina and Johnny Band, J. Jesse Johnson, the Mojo Blues Cats, Mr. Man and the Mojo Band, Tempted Souls, and Tootsie Sugars, all playing the Winter Blues experience. Each ballroom seats 550 guests with plenty of free parking, full bars, food concessions, spacious dance floors. Doors are at 4:30 and the music starts at 5. Join me. Come up and say hi if you're at that blues experience and I haven't met you yet. I'd love to say hi to you. And Richard said Annika. I'll screw that up. Annika. I'll screw it up tomorrow. I've been screwing it up since she was on the show live and corrected me and Peter several times. So, yeah, that's the way it works. We will, those national acts are. No, she was very nice. They were very nice people. I look forward to them. They look like they're going to be a hoot. It's going to be a fun time there. So, pre-sale tickets are on sale still. You can get them on winterbluesexperience.com, and you can grab that ticket early and get a little discounted price on those. So check that out if you will. We'll talk about Tim Blankeny playing the Miamiville Trail Yard on Saturday from 6 p.m. till 9 p.m. The Filthy Heathens Saturday at Lori's Roadhouse with special guests, The Damn Shames. The Damn Shames. Yes. Doors at 7. Filthy Heathens, Lori's Roadhouse, Saturday, 7 p.m. Be there. What's up, Chad Whelan? Thank you for being here. Yeah. It's like a sneaker, but drop the R. Annika, I don't know. Annika. I'll figure it out by tomorrow, I hope. If I don't, I won't. Hi, Jill. Thank you for being here. Hi, Kara. Thank you so much for joining us today. All right, guys, we're going to keep rolling through the list here. Triple Nickel, Saturday at the Barrel in Springboro, 8 p.m. Here's a new one to the show, Crabs Without Legs, next Thursday, the 12th, at the Dayton Art Institute, 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Got a big horn section, all kinds of stuff in that band. Sounds really, really fun. And Bronson says that's their single release party as well at Lori's Roadhouse. It's a great band, Filthy Heathens, guys. You get a chance to see them, you'll love them. I guarantee it. Hi, Courtney Nicole. How are you? You can mention yourself right now, the Loveland Canteen tonight. Go see Courtney. I'll put it right up there on the screen for you. Hi, Sharon. Thanks for being here. I did see the video of Diamonds in the Rough today, Bronson. I loved it. New song. You get a chance, watch that. Filthy Heathens, new single, Diamonds in the Rough. Got a little video out to it. So check it out. Hi, Paula. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Barely Able, Saturday at O'Leary's in Centerville, 8 p.m. on that show. I'd be at that one if I wasn't at the other one. The Oscar Wildes, Thursday at Fretboards Factory 52, 6 p.m. on that show tonight. Grocery Store Vodka, Saturday at E&R's Pub in Yorkshire, Ohio, 8 p.m. for GSV, that's Grocery Store Vodka. Foxwood Acoustic Experience Saturday at Borderline Bar and Grill from 9 until 1 on that one. Brooks and Doug Wednesday at the Barrel in Springboro, 6 to 9 p.m. on that show. Bottoms Up Friday at Mr. Burroughs Tavern at 8 p.m. Devin Milton and Company Friday at Good Time Charlie's from 9 to 12 on a duo show. And then Saturday at the Ugly Goat from 9 to 12 for a duo show. That's Devin Milton and Company. Our friend Ray Renee kicking it off a lot this week. Every Thursday, music trivia at Bleachers 2.0. She hosts that one 7 to 9. Friday at RJ's Paradise Pavilion behind Jungle Gym's Eastgate, 7:30 to 11:30. She hosts the karaoke there. Saturday, That One Party Band will be debuting at the Phone Booth Lounge, led by Ray Renee, 8 p.m. Every Tuesday, music and more at MVP Sports Bar and Grill. You can win prizes at that one, 7 p.m. And every Wednesday, karaoke at the Village Tavern in Montgomery, 10 to 1 a.m. for Ray Renee. She's a busy woman. You are most welcome, Courtney. Good to have you on here, and it was good to see you the other night, Nick, as well. All right. Let's move on to Spongeworthy, Saturday at Mr. Burroughs, 8 to 11. Our friends from Don't Tell Steve will be at Nick and Norm's Tavern on Saturday from 8:30 to midnight. Blind Faith Duo, Friday at Cappy's Wine and Spirits from 7:30 to 10:30. Donna Kennedy and the Heartbreakers hitting it up at the Urbana Moose on Saturday from 7 to 11. Wright Brothers Band Acoustic tonight at Mr. Burroughs Tavern, 6 to 9 p.m. Chris Lee Acoustic Saturday at Block BLOC Coffee Company in Cincinnati Price Hill, noon to 2 for that show. David Thornton working a bunch this week. He's at Jane's on Main tonight hosting the open mic night. That's an acoustic open mic night from 7 to 10. Friday, David will be at Grainworks Brewing in Westchester, 7 to 10. Saturday, he'll be playing an event for Lester's Rock and Roll Shop. For those of you that are familiar with that in Middletown, they had a horrible fire there. They're doing a benefit for them at the NAWS NAWS Club in Middletown all day long. David plays at 2:30. There'll be music all day for that. So if you know where the NAWS Club is in Middletown, go visit that on Saturday afternoon if you can, or Saturday evening, and drop a little money in the bucket and help Lester's. They've been a staple of music in Middletown forever and ever and ever. And Chris Lester's a great guy. Saturday, David Thornton will be at Name Brand Distilling in Middletown from 7 to 10. Then our friends from Mojo Rising kick it up Saturday at Little Miami Brewing from 7:30 on. The Billy Rock Band Saturday at the Bell and the Bear at 9 p.m. Benny Bodine Thursday at Putters in Liberty Township, 7 to 11. Friday, he's at Putters in Mainville from 7 to 10, their other location. And then Saturday, he's at Landing Casa del Rio from 7 to 10 in New Richmond, Ohio. Jill says, hasn't been to the phone booth in many years. I was there not too long ago. Yes. Yes, sirree. Good little place to see live music. Chad Applegate and Johnny Appleseed, as he's known, which is Applegate's son, which is a really cute way of calling him that. Friday at Little Miami Brewing in Old Milford from 7:30 to 10:30. And then Saturday, Chad Applegate doing the solo thing at Talon Tavern in Milford, 7 p.m. on that one. Alex Poteet, Thursday at Smoke Justice in Covington tonight, 7 p.m. Linus Tate, Friday at the Middletown Eagles, 8:15 start time. Saturday, they'll be at Miami Valley Gaming with an 8 p.m. start time for Linus Tate. Joe Cole's playing tonight, 6 to 9. Joe hosts the open mic night at the Bearded Saddle in Oxford. Then on Friday, Joe's kicking it up from 8 p.m. until 11 p.m. I got to get rid of that 6 in there. At Little York Tavern doing the solo show in Dayton. Then Saturday, Joe's solo as well at Audrey's Frogtown in Cleves, 8 p.m. till midnight on that one. If you're out there, say hi. Sounds like Milford will be rocking this weekend. It does. Fourth Day Echo, got a chance to see them at the Jam the other night, the Bell and the Bear, good band. And they're playing Saturday at Cincy Beer Fest, U.S. Bank Convention Center from noon until 11 p.m. I don't know what times they play or if they play all day, but that's what I got from them. And that is Fourth Day Echo. The Tony B Band, Saturday, 6 to 8 for the Woodshed in Lebanon. Finding Melissa at Mo Harrigan's on Friday, 7 p.m. Rockstar Friday at Fretboard Blue Ash 7:30, and then at O'Connor's in Springfield on Saturday 8 p.m. Kevin Cooper working hard this week as well. Kevin Cooper got a Thursday show tonight, the Bell and the Bear Jam, hosting 7:30-ish. Friday from 7 to 11, his band Eyes Up Here at Pullman Lanes. Saturday from 9 to 12, Eyes Up Here at the Hangar Bar and Grill in Westchester. Saturday from 2 to 6, special time before the Super Bowl, Eyes Up Here at Trillions. And then Tuesday from 6 to 10, Eyes Up Here at the Liberty Inn. And that rounds out Kevin Cooper's schedule. Who else we got? What's Carla saying here? I'm trying you to give you a heads up. What's up, Dewey? Good to see you, brother. And Carla, thank you so much. You're our biggest fan. We love you. And I hate the word fan, so I'll say biggest friend of the show. Thank you so much. Rick Kern, Saturday with his band Rapid Fire, the Judas Priest tribute with special guest Brain Bucket, and 13:30 at the Blue Note in Harrison. Doors are at 6, shows at 7 on that one. Cassette Junkies, Saturday at Fretboard, 7:30 to 10:30. The Kevin McCoy Band, Friday at the Monkey Bar, 7 to 11. Johnny Fink sending us this Saturday, Gina and Johnny Band at the Winter Blues Experience in Mason. Their showtime is 7:30 during that 5 to 11:30 time slot. After the party Saturday, the Bearded Saddle, 8 to 12 for ATP. Night Rain is playing at the Beaver Creek Moose Lodge, number 73, 7:30 on Saturday. Members and qualified guests only. And that's a short but sweet list this week, guys, and that's what we got. So that's what got submitted to us. That's what we're going to print on the Warren County Post. It's available digitally. You can go to warrencountypost.com, or you can also go to Warren County Post on Facebook and get a link to it there. And that is our list for the week, as I say. So please, if you can, hit that little share button. It's kind of important sometimes that we get you all to try to share the show, because that's how we get some people knowing about live local music. So I'll put this little graphic up we always put up when we do that, and ask you to share, and more share and all that stuff. We'll be back on Monday here with our show called The Weekend Update. And if you or your band would like to be featured, or your venue, in our weekly podcast here, or shared in the Warren County Post on the digital newspaper, you can contact us here at All Around Town Radio on Facebook. And for additional band information, music news, hot topics, and such, you can follow our shows each week, Monday through Thursday, here at All Around Town Radio. Don't forget, we're on the Tube of You if you'd like to follow us on YouTube, also the Insta. And you can find us on the TikTok, the Twitter, and all those other fun places as well. So thanks for being with us today, guys. Hope you had a great time with us. Hit that share button if you will. And until Monday, get out and support live local music and the bands and venues that bring it to you. We'll see you next time right here. Bye-bye. Thanks, Tracy. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you, Steve Stein. Thank you, Valerie. That's right, Carla. Sharon is Karen. That's what we like to say. Hi, Jill Martin. How are you? Good to have you with us. John Norcas, thank you, my friend. Yes, keep local music alive. Absolutely. Shane, have a good weekend, buddy. Don't forget, the views and opinions expressed in our programming are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of our sponsors or any entities that they may represent. It's the All Around Town Radio Show.